Okay, I'm here with my son, and today we're gonna film the start of something that I've been very excited to film, and that's sensory play. So I'm gonna show y'all a little Amazon box that came in. So Nolan saw this and he was immediately excited. I got these off of Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I'll put the picture in of exactly which one I bought and how much it was. But these are called handy scoopers, and these are the Orbeez, but these are the large ones. There's some small ones and then there's some large ones. You can't wait to get his hands on them. And we got this water right here, so we're gonna add them into the water in a minute. But before we do that, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about why it's important that we give our children these experiences. And I wouldn't even listen to the age that is on the bottles of these things. I mean, your child can start doing this at a much younger age, and you know, you can help them be more advanced, but you also don't want to push your child if they're not ready. Let them grow. I know Nolan's gonna be playing with them for a while, but eventually we'll just let them soak overnight and watch them grow. And that's about all that I'm gonna use for this time. They are gonna get rather big, so I don't want to waste my whole little jar there. I want to use it for other playtimes. But look how excited he is to play with these already. Basically what I would do is I would use the scoopers, the handy scoopers later, so that Nolan can practice picking up the balls inside of the scoopers. So some background on why I think sensory play is so important, and I do it with my son all the time, is because scientific research shows that sensory play builds the neurological pathways in the human brain and allows for the ability of more complex learning tasks. It also encourages social development and problem-solving skills, and I just believe that it encourages them to explore, and I can only imagine the way that they would apply this background knowledge that they're gaining and more innovative experiences that they have. Like, imagine they have a task of having to build something or create something, then they remember some type of background knowledge of working with a certain material or doing a certain task when they were younger, and they apply it in this new project when they're older and create something completely amazing. That's why I believe it's super important. Okay, look how insanely huge these got. These are so big. So basically what your child would be practicing, which is something hard for a lot of little children to do with their little hands, is capturing and picking up the giant Orbeez with these little scooper things. So the purpose of the scoopers is to work on fine motor skills, so your child will be able to work the little muscles in their hands and fingers and strengthen them in order to be able to accomplish the smaller tasks like cutting and coloring and things like that whenever they get to preschool, and it would aid their learning in other areas instead of them being worried about how to cut, how to color, and do things like that. And I will post a link on where I got this next thing from on Amazon. It wasn't too expensive at all, and I think it's very beneficial. And it's called Matching Eggs. It has the shapes and colors, and basically your child would fit them together, so they learn how to fit pieces together kind of like a puzzle, and that works that problem solving. They're learning their colors and their shapes. And yeah, so like with that whole Orbeez activity, that I was just gonna start soaking the Orbeez, but Nolan actually ended up playing with them for like 3 hours, and he played with them outside. He was throwing them all around the ground. He was asked me to put them in the bathtub, and he played with them in the bathtub. And yeah, so I finally rescued like a chunk of them to actually let them grow fully so that we could do the little scooper activity and I could film part of that another day. But yeah, these are only some of the sensory activities that I love doing with my son and that I would hope to inspire more people to try with their children. And they seem really simple, but they're very beneficial. What are you doing? You gonna put your face in there? No, Lynn, don't eat them. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come here. Come here. We help? Help. 1,
Nolan.
Yeah, it's yay, good job. Good job. What are those, Nolan?
Bye, thank you. I'm going to
Okay, bye. Where's the apple? Get an apple. Where's the apple? Find me an apple. That's a chile. That's chili. Where's an apple? Good. Close enough. It looks like an apple.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, I felt a little water droplet on me, or it was bird poop, I'm not sure.
No, let me hear you go, Daddy. Get Mama. Get Mama. Give some to Wawa.
Go get Wawa, Sam.
Go baby, go run.
No, this one. Over here. Got it. Climb. Over here. Climb it. Put your foot.
Boom, boom, boom. Good job.
There you go. Fresh cookie.
Thank you.
My hands
And put it in the pan.
are. Oh, why make it like too little? Like you squish
You
it.
gotta make it like a little circle. Okay, Nolan, go boom, boom, boom. Hit your cookie. Good job. Let's make this into a ball. Make a ball.
I want some more. I can't
Ball.
have some more, please. Apple.
Boom, boom, boom.
Apple.
Good job. Okay, Nolan, sit. Tell me your colors. Where's brown? Awesome. Where's black? Who's black? Yay! Where's yellow? Who's yellow? Yellow? Yellow. Yeah. Where's orange? Where's orange? Orange. Hey, that's green. Nolan, sit. Sit. Sit down. Thank you. Where's brown? Where's black? Where's purple? Purple. That's blue. Gets you all the time.
Five.
6. Nolan, where's the lollipop? Wow, where's the pie? Pie. Awesome. Where's the ice cream? Ice cream. Wow. How about the cheese? Yay. What about the watermelon? Yay. How about the chocolate cake? Wow, you're so smart. That's your head? Where's your eyes? Where's your eyes? Your ojos? Aw, where's your nose? Wow, where's your mouth? Mouth. Mouth. That's your mouth. Where's your ears? Your ears. Yay! Blue.
Yay! Ow!
You fell down, pop, ow.
Whoa.
Purple.
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 Mm-hmm.
Brown.
Brown down there.
Purple.
Uh-huh. It's a purple letter.
Brown.
Mm-hmm. Brown. Where's black? Where's white? Where's gray? Gray. Good.
Brown.
¿Dónde rojo? Rojo. Rojo, red. Rojo, red. Where's rojo? No, Lee. Look. Look. Rojo. Rojo. Red. Rojo, red. Okay, so yesterday I promised y'all some centers, so here they go. Here's some of the ideas that I have for my baby. You can do these at home. A lot of the things that are in these boxes I found at Target or at the dollar store. And yes, I said Target, but I mean Target in the dollar spot. I never spend that much on making these little things. And I know sometimes we think, well, it's going to be too expensive or something, but just remember, these are not meaningless toys. They're meaningful and they're going to teach your kids something. And if you're investing in them and in their future, then is that really a waste? Okay, actually getting into the boxes, here's our first one. It's called Little Chef Breakfast Special. And inside the box, we have felt breakfast pieces, and it actually comes with a pad, and you can open the pad. 1 second. And your baby can pretend play and act like they're cooking. Pretend play is really important for children, and it teaches them how to associate materials and categorize them. That is why I am putting these centers in boxes. Normally I don't put his toys in boxes, and he does have a huge section of toys that he doesn't have in boxes and he can play with freely and whenever he wants to, but just for this specific purpose I wanted to put things into boxes so that he knows how to associate these things within their category, and whenever we pull them out and pretend play in these specific situations, he remembers what category it falls under. So it's teaching them how to categorize while they're pretend playing, and they learn how to take on certain roles in society. The next one is ice cream shop. Inside our ice cream shop bin is a whole bunch of little ice cream stuff. In our ice cream shop center, we also have this little mat, and you can open it. And your child can play, pretend like they're at an ice cream shop. They can act like they're the store clerk. If you have money pieces where they can play and act like they're managing money within the register, that's a In our gardening skills center, we have all our little veggie pieces. They're all felt also. You can teach your child vocabulary words, teaching them this is corn, this is tomato, This is lettuce. This is carrot. Then there's another little mat in here, of course. We can act out as if we're gardening. Let's say, oh, let's plant some carrots. Let's dig out the carrots. So yes, we are pretending, and these aren't real tools and real vegetables, but it is building schema and helping them pretend, so then now they have background knowledge of what it is to garden, so they could do real world application with less confusion. Our next one is handyman. In our handyman box, we have tools, both plastic and felt, so we can either let them play by themselves and act like they're little handymen, or we can guide them through pretend play and set up an area to let them pretend like. This one is a little water station. I do have a ton of other water toys that I let him play with, including the famous Orby balls that I love him using. But in here, I am just going to include a little net. Since he is 21 months old, we're still working on those fine motor skills and precision with picking up things. So teaching them to scoop things out of the water with a net, and then them noticing that it's not like a cup, it has all these little holes and the water is going to be coming out. That's showing them capacity and how water flows. And then we have these little finger bath paints that I love so much. We have other little rubber bath toys that float. Anything that they can play with in the bathtub that's gonna float or sink, or that they can fill up and dump out, or even where the water is just gonna run straight through. It's showing them a lot about buoyancy, density. So in the water station, those little finger paints are a great opportunity for your child to get messy, and it's easy cleanup for you. But remember, any other time that your child has an opportunity to get messy, just let them, and either enjoy cleaning it up because you know that your child just learned something, or teach them to help you clean it up, and they'll have so much fun doing it, I guarantee it. And of course, you know I'm super artistic and I want to pass that down to my baby, so we have an art tub. And the things that we have in here were done on purpose. I did not just put this in his little zipper bag to give him a hard time. This is, again, strengthening those little fine motor skills, his little fingers. We practiced earlier unzipping and zipping back open the bag. So basically what the bag has in it are a whole bunch of little... So here are the little crayons. I know that they have jumbo crayons to make them easier for small children to hold, but I like giving my baby a challenge, and I want to teach him to hold the smaller crayons, how they're supposed to be held, so that when he starts school, he knows how to work with them and use them, and he's not having such a hard time learning how to simply hold a crayon. And he can enjoy learning the point about other things and not how to hold his crayon. Moving on, of course, Play-Doh, because we want to teach them how to model clay, work more of those hand muscles. I want him to learn how to paint, and I want to allow him to get messy with paint. These squeezy bottles are so important, because if you knew what a hard time kids had using glue squirt bottles, you would be surprised. So letting your baby or child play with squirt bottles and make a mess, and actually probably even helping them learn where they need to place dots of their little squirty glue. Well, this is like glitter glue. So I might do an activity where I put dots on a paper and I tell him, let's put a dot here, let's put a dot there, and just teaching them precision with their glue, so that when they're in school and they need to do little activities using glue, they don't have a hard time. And it's getting their hand muscles stronger. These do sound basic right now, but for me, it's mainly just thinking about what my child is going to need to know and be good at before he gets into preschool, and that's what I'm trying to get him good at right now. I'm trying to make sure that he has a lot of skills and background knowledge before he goes into preschool. So yeah, moving on. This is our little music box. It doesn't have much in there right now. I am working on getting more things in there, but a couple cool things that I did manage to find are, and this is just because I haven't had more time to go to the store and find little music utensils, but maracas, of course, and this is a harmonica, and this is a wooden one that I found at the Target dollar section, and it sounds really, really pretty, like a real harmonica. So I know Nolan's gonna have a blast with this because I know I did when I was little. This is another cool thing that I saw, and I thought I have to get it. It was, I think, like between $3 and $5, but again, I don't care because I'm investing in my son's education. If I can get it open, I can show you what's inside. Okay, so it's a little game, and it comes with all these little paintbrush pieces, and they're not supposed to already be in there whenever your child starts playing it, but basically the point of it is that you have them figure out where the color goes. So it's in Spanish in the back, English in the front. Basically, you'd be like, where does red go? And my baby would probably be like, it goes here. And then since they're so little, they have trouble sticking it exactly where it goes. So it's also teaching them that precision and placement and how to be careful and have good fine motor skills. So yeah, I thought this was awesome. It's so valuable to a young child, especially when they are about to enter preschool, or even you notice that they're starting to gain vocabulary and they're starting to put two and two together. Like Nolan is really good about identifying his colors already and always putting the name to the color. So this would benefit him. If your child is not there yet with putting the vocabulary word to the color, you might want to still work on that part first. I'll show y'all the little board that I got from Target last time that helped Nolan learn his colors pretty fast. This next piece is going to be about storyboards. So basically what we're going to do is start off with a clean board, and we have all these little felt pieces, so our child can either make up their own story with the felt pieces, or we can guide them through making their own story, especially if they are very young like Nolan at 21 months. He might need some help being creative, and so I would start off by maybe putting a butterfly there and saying, you know, one day the butterfly was flying around the beautiful flowers and he made another beautiful butterfly friend. And then came a grasshopper. And so then you can also build their vocabulary by teaching them what these animals are, what the flowers are, and so on. Also, okay, we have this one over here, and this one's really important because within our pre-K guidelines, our children start learning about societal roles. So we can not only have them pretend play on this and let them place their little cars wherever they want to, but we can teach them about these important people like nurses and ambulance and our policemen, and talk to them about what they do in our society, so that even before they go into pre-K, they have some background knowledge about this stuff and they can surprise their teacher with what they already know about these important figures in our society. These felt boards were $1 each, and they are so important and beneficial to your child. I did find them at the Target dollar spot, so if you get a chance, I would recommend that you go out there and get them and spend some time teaching your child about these things. This is a random dollar store find. I thought this was very cool, and I know that I was geographically lost growing up, and I don't want Nolan to have to suffer with that, so I got this for him, and I'm planning on using it. It's like a little puzzle. We take all the pieces out, and then we try to remember where all the states go, and yeah, I'm probably going to use it whenever he's like 4 years old and up. I know that it sounds too advanced for a 4-year-old, but actually it's not, because we're introducing them to the idea of how the country is mapped out and like to the vocabulary. So it's all about introducing it, and then we keep working on it, and we're gonna keep working on it until he's older, and then he learns where to put all the pieces by himself. Of course, in the beginning I would guide him through that, but like even now, this is something that would be challenging for me to do, so I want to make sure that Nolan knows how to do it. You want to open it? Nolan, can you tell me the colors that are here? What color is this? What color is this one?
Yellow.
What color is this?
Red.
What color is this?
Pink.
What color is this?
Green.
What color is this?
Green.
Di verde.
A purple.
This one's blue.
And blue.
Brown. Where's black? Where's white? White. Good job. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video, and thank you so much to the people who have already subscribed to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and let me know if you like the ideas that I have been sharing, or if you're thinking about using some of the ideas with your child.